Hi everybody, thanks for joining me for another tutorial in Melinda's Rubber Room. I'm Melinda Pierce and I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, and I'm here today to show you how to do this tea bag folding type of embellishment. So you can do this with any kind of designer series paper or scrapbook paper, anything that's a lighter weight paper. Today I am using Stampin' Up's paper, designer series paper, and I will point you down and around and show you how to do this easy fold. Now, if you were with me last week, or if you view my prior video on YouTube, you'll see how we make the fold, which is the same fold that we did last week. So you're going to take, in this case, I have a 2x2 square, and a 2x2 square will make an embellishment that's this big. So you can see that's too large to fit onto a front of a card, but it's a great size to make like a banner or a package topper or something like that. So this purple image is done with 2x2 squares, and the center one is done by 1x1 squares. The same fold is done for both. It's just the difference in sizes and the number of squares that you need to complete the embellishment. So for the larger one, you need 15 12x12 or 2x2 squares, and for the small one, you need 14 1x1 squares. So that might differ depending on how close you put together your individual pieces, but that's roughly about what you would need, give or take one, either way. Okay, so the fold that you use is you take your 2x2 square. This is best to practice on a larger square, so a 2x2 is a good size to practice with. So you're going to fold that in half to create a little triangle. Then you're going to open that triangle up. This is that diagonal fold that I just created to create the triangle. You're going to take this corner and fold it into the center. And then you're going to take the opposite corner and fold it into the center as well. So again, this is the diagonal fold that I created the first time. This one here. And then I'm going to take this corner, fold it to that diagonal fold, take this corner and fold it to that diagonal fold. So when you're finished, you have what looks like a kite. So I put dotted lines down the center so you can see where that diagonal fold is. So now we're going to do all 15 the same, all 15 of my squares the same. And when you go to put them together, you're just going to lay this large side of your kite, because it looks like a kite, this side of the kite next to that center fold. So it's just going to lay down just like that. Okay, and then you're going to take your next one and lay that right on top of the prior one. So you're just going right on top of the prior one all the way around. So then you will get a design that looks like this. So this was my first kite, this was my second one. It's laying right on top of the first one. And then when you're going to finish it, you're going to take your last kite, stick it right on top of the prior kite and underneath the first kite. So when everything is said and done, all of your kites should lay one on top of the other. Okay? And the back side should look something like that. Okay, so you could actually use either side depending on what your look is, what look you're after. Okay, so if you do the 1x1 squares, it's the exact same thing. You're just doing you're just laying one kite on top of the other. Okay, and the rest of the card is what you would normally do to make a card. You have your card base, measures 8.5 by 5.5. You score it at 4 1/4. Then you have a mat that measures 5 1/4 by 4. And then you have a designer series paper here. This designer series paper is from the Sand and Sea designer series paper. And that measures, let's see, 3 3/4 by 5. And make sure that you put your ribbon around prior to adhering your bases, your base to your mat and your designer series paper so that your ribbon is laying on top. All right, so that is my quick and easy card to show you today. Just a quick, simple reminder that this center embellishment here is actually one of our large pearls that we used to sell, and I just colored that either with our blends will color those nicely, or Sharpie markers. Okay, so don't forget that you can color your embellishments any color that you want if you get the clear or the white embellishments. So that's a great tip to use in the future, so you don't have to buy all kinds of different colors of embellishments. You can use whatever you have that's white and color it the color that you want. All right, hope you enjoyed that quick tutorial. Be sure to check out my prior one to see a similar fold and what you can create with that. This is the card that we made last time. This fold is exactly the same. You just put it together slightly differently. All right, so be sure to check out that video. Give me a thumbs up, leave a comment. Please, if you have any questions, feel free to let me know. If you would like to shop on my online store, please go to melindapierce.stampinup.net, and be sure to check out my Facebook page at Melinda's Rubber Room on Facebook. And I have all kinds of different ideas there, as well as my videos. And feel free to join in any conversations there, as well as my Zoom classes. Those are listed, those are pinned at the top of my Facebook page, so you can easily find them and reference them. Okay, hope you have a great day, and we will see you soon. Bye-bye.